Right, while I got the main man here, we're going to do a little chipping demo, yeah?
Absolutely.
Different lies. You're going to try and get me out the claw grip because you're not quite liking it, are you?
Well, I'm just going to see what you like with a conventional grip.
All right.
I don't mind the claw for certain shots, but the longer ones, I think you can go back to conventional, mate.
Okay, love it. And the old 60 to 2 degree. All right, we're going to be talking about that. What you're saying, Ross, is the closer I'm to the green, it's going to be easier. The further away I'll get.
I think so, yeah. I think you're going to struggle to get enough pace, enough speed, momentum.
Yes.
To get it there. I mean, this shot, obviously, it's a decent length shot. What is it from this first book? I mean, it's got to be 35 yards.
Okay.
So I think when you've got a half decent lie, like off the fairway,
yes,
I can see you doing it. So here you're just in the semi.
Here's semi.
Here's semi.
You think I'm all right still?
Yeah. I mean, what club are we going with here?
58.
Okay, so we're going.
I've got a 58. Yeah, I've got a 58, and I just bunt it down.
Okay.
So
I think this shot you've got more chance of.
Okay. I think that's played.
I think you played a gem there. You've read that very nicely.
That's pure. Look at the strike, though.
So that was nice. I like that.
Pure. Middle strike. Get on that,
now,
just so you know what I'm on about. And now you're saying...
Now, let's see how we get on from this lie. So it's a lot worse lie.
Yep.
It's sitting down. So let's just see if you can get the... So you've actually played that pretty well. But...
I know what you're saying.
I don't know if you can generate enough speed using that from a bad lie.
Okay, can't I just go up a club? 52.
I mean, you could do, but yeah, someone's having a nice afternoon.
Oh, look at that! Alright, mate, it's Dewey.
Dennis Q going on. So here we've got the same club, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So again,
put it in a lie. You don't think
that's sat down?
Yeah, that is.
So I just want to see if you can actually see. Look how much you're de-lofting that now.
Yeah.
I would like to see more loft on that because of the lie so bad.
Okay.
There you go. That's better. So that's pretty decent.
Middle strike.
But you feel more confident playing it like that than with a normal grip.
I'm gonna grip one.
Come on, let's just show you.
I just want to show you what I've got.
Just show everyone that's watching.
I want to show you my bad shot, and then I want you to tell me if you see anything, the reason why.
So where are you going? Sort of not a great lie, yeah?
No, not a great lie.
Okay, there you go.
And what am I doing wrong?
Okay. I mean, it's not got there, but didn't mind the way you played that.
Didn't mind it.
But you see how much more speed and how much easier that ball's coming out from gripping it normally. Just trusting it. I mean, look at that. Those two shots.
Yeah.
You've played those lovely, and I don't feel like you've worked anywhere near as hard as because the claw you can't hinge at all.
No,
so if we you know, you go another 10, 15 yards further back, how are you going to claw it when the club's up here? Whereas when your hands are like that, you can set it a lot easier. It's just practice.
Yeah. No, I'm with you.
But that's interesting.
Do you know what it is though, Ross? Under pressure, for some reason, do this. Leave it right, and the strike ain't there, and it just comes out short right a lot. Might be.
Lower half?
Might be.
So
trying to just keep it stable, yeah?
For me, that was always my bad shot. I would get in here and then the knees would go.
Could you just dip me a couple?
Yeah.
Please. Just talk us through what you do.
So I'll go...
And what you feel and how you set up.
So where am I? Just in here, yeah?
Yeah.
So I've actually recently changed.
Go on.
So my weakest part towards the end of last season, probably for a while, has been around the greens.
Right.
And I used a 58 bent to 59, and I sort of struggled around the greens. That's where I was losing most of my shots. And one of my caddies who was working for me actually said, I think you need to start around the greens, find the club that works best for you, and then work back from there. So I went to see the boys at Woburn and spent a lot of time with Will up there, Vokey guy, and we basically found out that 62 was the best one for me.
Really?
So I've gone up.
Let's have a look at that.
I've gone up 3
Don't
degrees.
see a lot of them, do you? Look at that.
And funnily enough, we were at a tournament this year chatting with
Wow.
Padraig Harrington's caddy, Ronan, and he still uses 64. So we wanted to pick his brains and said, how come he still uses...
Padraig does?
Yeah.
Really?
How come he still uses 64?
Go on, what was...
And he said he loves it, favourite club in the bag, because he knows now he can be so aggressive with his shots to the green, because he doesn't care if he misses a green or short sides himself. He's got 64 that he knows he can trust, which was quite interesting, because there's not many guys on tour that use higher than 60, I would say.
No, I was going to say, it ain't
58, 59, 60 is generally the most lofted.
Yeah.
But I found a 62 helped me a lot.
So do you, wherever you are, do you pitch and chip with that as much as you can then?
A fair bit. I mean, I go, after this, I go a 54 bent to 55.
Okay.
Now,
when you're seeing a bit more of a running shot.
My guy I see for chipping, James Ridyard, yesterday, and he said he likes the 62.
Yes.
But he's not a big fan of having such a big gap between this and that, because trajectory, spin and flight is very different from the 55 to a 62. So I'm actually trying to get Will to send me a 56 with a different bounce.
All right.
To play around with it.
Okay.
So
show me a few then. Would you choose that first of all?
From that lie?
Yes.
Yeah, I probably would.
Okay.
So before, I'd probably think if it's really bad, I'd have to open that up quite a lot. But because I've got 62, I put myself under pressure now. I know I can play that. Don't need it that open.
Yeah.
Because I've got the loft there already. I mean, it's not going to get there, but you see how
comes
high
out so soft
and so easy that comes out. You got another ball there, Jim. So the thing that you have to get used to as well, because you've got so much more loft.
On you a couple for me.
You need to be so much more aggressive.
Well, that's what you were saying, because you can be, right?
So if that was a 58, 59, I'd probably be probably similar to what I've just hit.
Yes.
Whereas now I've got so much more loft, I can play it a lot more aggressively. And I know it's going to come out high.
I love that.
See there?
You can hear it.
I felt like I've played that nicely, but that's still a bit short.
No, 100%.
I can still feel like I can actually play that even more aggressively than that one. And if I want to play it more aggressively, I'll open the face just a little bit. And you see how aggressive that is through the ball.
Yeah.
But I know I've got the height, I've got how soft it's coming down.
Ross, that's beautiful.
You know, okay, it's not got there, so it's still getting used to it.
Yeah, I love it though. But I can.
But how much more committed you
unbelievable.
are. Whereas for me, I mean, I feel like I probably couldn't even hit the green trying that. That just feels so alien to me. Even going left below right, it feels...
Okay.
It would take a lot of time to get used to.
Yeah.
But yeah, going up loft has definitely helped me.
I want one. That's brilliant. I just want one off of here. Tight lie.
Really?
I want to really
really challenge me.
And I just want to know what you would do different, mainly setup, because a lot of our comments, a lot of our Golf Life legends are always like these little tips. You know, now summer's coming here, they're all going to be cutting the grass tighter. What any tips here? The faithful dunge is the one we're all trying to avoid, right?
This is the nemesis for everyone.
Yeah.
I think the biggest thing I would say, if you're ever feeling uncomfortable, I've tended to try and stand a little bit closer.
Okay.
And I don't know if the camera will get it behind. So that would be flat.
Yes.
From a good lie. I'd potentially get in a little closer and try and almost feel like you're pushing
the toe into the
toe in, so it takes the heel off the ground.
Okay, got you.
Potentially.
Yes.
So, you can play it normally if you've got the right bounce. Too low a bounce.
I'm just trying that now. Does that stop you less diggy?
I would say so, yeah. If you got in a bit closer, probably slightly open the face.
Yep.
And also make sure this stays quiet.
You're very passive down there. I was going to say that.
As soon as you start to move,
I've got that in the bag.
You're trying to find the strike.
Yeah. All right.
So I'll try one.
Yeah, try.
I'm not going to guarantee. So I'll stand.
I love it.
I'll stand quite narrow, a little closer to the ball. So try and get that toe into the ground, heel off.
Oh, that's Nips.
I mean, I've taken a bit of a divot there.
Yeah, but you're gonna though, aren't you?
You're going to, because look at this turf, and also
Tight.
it's still quite tight. It's quite wet.
Yes.
So
that's lovely,
you know.
though, isn't it?
But if you really want to try and take one without a divot, even exaggerate it.
Yes.
You know, go really, really upright.
Got ya. No, mate.
You know, but
Class.
you've got to commit to it. That's the thing.
Class demo, mate. Love
That's
it.
all right.
Ross Fisher, what a legend.